all you amazing people out there. Welcome to tonight's nope, not that word. YouTube Live. Yes, today is Tuesday, October 1st. Yay! My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I am coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. I hope we get some people joining tonight for some fun in the sun. Not really in the sun, but all the things. All the things. Let me first apologize. It has been a crazy day, and I literally just got to sit down. I don't have my laptop, so hopefully we're live. I don't see anybody joining us yet. Yeah, hopefully. Well, anyways, I'm just going to get going because we've got a lot of things happening today. Today is October 1st, which is the beginning of the Stampin' Up year. So what that means is if there was a title or something like that, you get demoted, that kind of stuff. But it also starts the earning period for the incentive trip with Stampin' Up. And y'all know, right? I've been a demo for almost 20 years, and I've been talking about trying to get this trip. And I want to get this trip. It is an Alaskan cruise, and I would absolutely die if I earn this trip. So I am trying to ramp up things, getting going, having a garage sale this weekend. Tomorrow is Stamp Camp. On Saturday is World Card Making Day, and I have the Fun Fold class that day. Then I think, no, I still have to finalize that, but I have a class at my Bring Your Crap and Craft retreat coming up here in a couple weeks, and a card buffet, all the things. So I hope that you guys are going to be joining me for some of these things and having some fun along with me, because that's really what it's all about. I want to have some fun while trying to earn this awesome trip, and I hope that you guys will have some fun as well, and just, be creative, share all of the things. I see there might be a couple people. I was a little worried that I wasn't live. I do not have my computer in here. I left it unplugged, and so it was dead as a doornail. So I have not seen any comments scroll through, nor can I share this to my Stampin' Unicorns Facebook page to try and entice people. So if you are tuning in, make sure to say hello, howdy, welcome. And I would also encourage you to share. Hello, Chris with a K. I would also encourage you to share this video to wherever you share videos. It not only helps my business, but it also shows me how much you love me, and we all know that's the fun, right? No, actually, I really appreciate it. Even if you can't make a purchase from me or anything like that, I do appreciate the love and the shares and the comments and the fun and all of the things. So, like I said, today is October 1st. Guess what else it is today? It is a National Taco Day and Taco Tuesday. So just on the off chance, before I even knew this, we had tacos for supper tonight. Oh my gosh. Hello, Sean. We had awesome chicken tacos. If you've never made chicken tacos, it is super easy. You just throw them in a crock pot. Mine were frozen this morning. Literally very easy. You throw in, I did 4 chicken breasts to a half a jar of salsa, and then a healthy amount of taco seasoning. And you just throw it in there, let it go. Mine was on high almost all day because they were frozen, right? And I didn't put them in until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then you you shred them up and it is magnificent. Like it is so good. And just, I'm a very simple taco eater. So we had just some lettuce and cheese and taco sauce. Taco sauce needs to be Ortega taco sauce. It is the best. And I would have had sour cream if I had sour cream, but I didn't. So, but it was so good. What did you guys have for supper tonight? We are always looking for ideas, especially with Brian being home most of the time during the day now. We also have lunch together. So we're looking for lunch and supper ideas. So let me know what you had, and maybe it will inspire us to have that as well or something similar. So again, it's October 1st, also National Taco Day. What else is today besides the beginning of the Stampin' Up! Year? It is also when 2 new kits were released from Stampin' Up! One of them, I can't wait to see what other people do. And because I'm not like a journaler or anything like that. Nothing, Sean. Burgers. Oh, Chris, we had the best mini sliders at the Packer party this last Sunday at my sister's house. So good. So good. Oh my gosh. On little pretzel buns. They were like this big. It was so cute. Okay. Anyhow, I digress. So back to October 1st and kits. So 2 new Stampin' Up! Kits were released today. One is like a pink journal type thing, and then the other one was a card kit, and I will show you that as soon as I get it because I think it's going to be fantastic. Speaking of kits, y'all, kits are 30% up to 30% off this month. Yes, I sure did purchase a few kits this morning. One of the wreath kit that is there, I'm going to be doing a class with that, to where if you don't want to make it into a wreath, we will make it into a shadow box, which is a lot cute, so I will be purchasing a few of those for that class, which I don't know when I'm going to host that class, but just so that's out there. I already have it planned. Me and my accountability group partners had that. So we're going to do that. Anyhow, so check out the kits, not paper pumpkin kits. Those are not on sale, but just our regular kits where they have them out there every month. So check out that sale. What else? Oh, there is a starter promotion. And what I mean by that, it is more than just a starter kit. Okay. Don't think of it as, oh my gosh, I've got to do what Liz is doing as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Think of it as I want to get product at a discount, and I'm going to sign up with a discount to get items at a discount. Like it is $155 worth of product. So kits are on sale right now. You get the sale price. Anything that's on clearance, it is the clearance price. So if you have more than $100 worth of stuff you want to get, join. It's $155 worth of product for $99 plus tax. Free shipping. All right, I'm going to do the fingers. Free shipping, a free paper pumpkin kit. So that's 2 right there. You get an additional, $56 worth of product than what you're paying for. And you would get a box of catalogs. I know catalogs don't entice you, but I like catalogs if you're not going to use them, and I will hand them out to people. Not only that, so that's 4 items. You get access, so with catalogs, because that might not entice you, you get access to the Stampin' Up! Website. You don't have to sell anything or purchase anything. And you will immediately, if you choose to purchase stuff, you will immediately get 20% off of your order. So that's 5 things right there. 5. Give me a high five. And you don't have to do anything. So check that out. If you have just a little inkling or a little question about it, reach out to me. I can tell you the pros and the cons. And there's not really any cons to signing up. I mean, you'll get emails, right? But you can ignore them. If you don't want to do anything further, you can continue to order under me if you want. Some people don't like to put their banking information in online, and so they just sign up to get the deal, and then they order through me, which is totally fine. I'm not going to tell you no. It's a deal. We all know I love deals. So anyhow, so yeah, lots of things. We have a starter kit promotion. We have a kits collection promotion. We have, I believe, the 40% off of the first paper pumpkin kit goes. I'll have to double check that now that I said it out loud. But lots of good fun. And then starting tomorrow night for Stamp Camp participants, which I haven't cut the stuff yet. So if you haven't RSVP'd yet for Stamp Camp, I will still take that RSVP tonight, but I'm cutting it tomorrow morning. I don't have to work tomorrow. Yes, lots of stuff happening, Kathy. So let me know. We have a dozen people coming, which is going to be great. And then they get to shop the sale early. And the sale has a lot of things. And then if you're not coming, or if that just doesn't work for you and you want to come to the sale, it is at my house from 4 to 7 on Thursday, Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 11 a.m. Then on Saturday, I have a World Card Making Day event at my house, and that is going to be uber fun. Y'all, you're going to be super surprised at your grab bags. I am super excited about it. So I hope you guys love it too. And then in a couple weeks is the Bring Your Craft and Craft. Oh my gosh, it's all just coming to fruition right now, and it'll be great. But anyways, all right, let's get on with tonight because I've got a lot of stuff to do after I'm done chit-chatting with y'all. So let's get her done. Tonight we are going to be working with Decorative Trees. It is in the mini catalog. Oh, I definitely do not have the right page turned here. It is a bundle. It's not a suite of products. It is just this bundle. Here we go. Here we go. So I made a vow-ish to myself that I was going to focus on products that I could use more in scrapbooking. So when I saw this bundle, I said, absolutely, I can use that. I can make these cute trees on my Christmas pages and all that kind of stuff. However, I've not done that yet, but I have used it for several cards. So tonight we're going to continue on with our September theme of stepping it up. So I'm going to take you from a simple card, excuse me, hiccups, a wham bam thank you ma'am card to a oh my gosh, I will never throw this away because it is very delicate and intricate card. So let's get started. We all know that when I try and do my flip with the YouTube, it ends up taking me 2 times. So you will see my finger very close to you once. It will not go, and then I will do it again. So here we go. See, I told you. Wham, I'm still here. Let's try it again. Whoa, where? Look at all that junk. All that junk in her trunk. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Lots of good stuff. Let me just get this all situated because my desk is a mess. Oh, these are the embellishments. Who won these last week? I was going to look at my video because I didn't write it down. Was it Patty? I'll have to look. But somebody won those last week. And then I totally did not have time to look at the comments we had to have it on Facebook last week because YouTube was being a little brat and I couldn't get on. So I got to look at those comments from last week to see who's going to win this week. Okay, so Decorative Trees. You'll see some of my stamps are stained. It's a photopolymer stamp set. Some very nice images here. And then we have all of these awesome, amazing dies as well. So we're going to start out simple, right? So simple doesn't use the dies. And let's see. I've got 2 card packs here. One I got to save for someone. And okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to try and make it so that it kind of coordinates, but I don't think it's going to go that way. Our card base on my regular one was crumb cake, which I absolutely love using crumb cake for Christmas type cards. So let's go ahead and get a crumb cake. Oh my gosh, you guys, where's my paper cutter? It is out of my table because I was using it to cut price tags. Hold on one moment. Just take a look at that pretty crumb cake paper while I get my paper cutter. I love this. Okay, here we go. Paper trimmer. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a good cut in half at 5.5. And again, I do apologize if I end up missing any of your guys' comments. I do not have my laptop in here, so I'm just going off of my screen. But the comments don't last very long. All right, we are going to fold this in half and then burnish it real good with our bone folder. Now, for simple cards, I typically like to do some sort of stamping right on here. I wanted to keep the crumb cake, though, like, I don't know, by itself, and then do just a very simple layer with white. I love these two color combinations, though now we have, maybe we'll have to use basic beige. You're my Gersh. Is this beige or is this vanilla? That's vanilla. I don't want to use vanilla. I still have a ton of things that I got to put away from my crafting weekend. It's like I'm just going to put it away to get it all out again, right? Okay. I do kind of like this, but it's still a little muted. This is the basic beige. So I am going to get white. I might have to open up a white. Is this regular white or is this thick white? Basic white. Okay. Regular white. And I'm going to do kind of a smaller piece so that this is a little wider. So I'm going to do 5 inches when normally I would do 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. So that's going to be a 1/2 inch smaller than a normal mat, right? I still think I want it a little thicker. So let's cut it down by another 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to go 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll see if we got to go any smaller or not. Actually, I think we do. Okay, so we're going to go a whole inch smaller than our normal. So 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I know, right? It's just whatever we're thinking. Okay, I like that. A good border. Now we're just going to do some stamping. This is our simple card, right? We might add an embellishment here or there, but we don't want to make it too much. So we're going to stamp our tree. Woo. And we're going to stamp, I haven't used this outline yet, so maybe we'll use the outline. Get me a block or two. Ooh, this guy's got a stem on him, so I do like that. Ooh, oof does. So whenever I have an outline piece like this too, you'll notice it's on there pretty crooked. This is just my way because you can distort these. So if you try and get it straight, like if you're like moving it back and forth because you want it to line up, sometimes it won't do that. I just want it to naturally do what it's doing. So I'm just going to lay it down and then drop it. And then I know that it's not going to be like tilted one way or another. I hope that helps. The other, I really like that this says, oh, Christmas tree, right? Because we're doing a Christmas tree. So I'm going to stick with that greeting. And again, we're just doing a nice simple card. Nothing too like extravagant. But we're going to use some kind of fun colors at least. So let's see. Is there anything else I want to throw in here? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Let's get that. We're stamping photopolymer. So let's get out our lovely mat and add just a buffer sheet. I don't think I'm going to stamp off, but you just never know. And then we need some colors. So we have our crumb cake. And we are going to do, you know what? Let's do lemon lime. And for the tree part, early espresso. Yeah, let's try that. Why not? Okay. So I'm going to stamp my outline piece first. This will really allow me to see where it's getting lined up. I haven't used early espresso in a while. Okay. We might just stamp this tree. Oh, beautiful. We're just going to stamp it twice. I don't want to be doing any masking or anything like that because this is supposed to be a simple card, right? So we got it stamped twice. Ugh. Okay. It throws me off because I see this one over here, but this is not on my paper, y'all. Okay. Now we're going to come in with lemon lime twist. Let's see what this looks like. If it's ugly, we got another side to the paper. Oh, yes, thank you. That is stinking cute. Okay. And so we do have a star. So we could add a star to the top. Oh, this is an itty bitty star. Let's get an itty bitty block. Okay. And I mean, stars are typically yellow, but I don't know if I like that for my color combination. We could do either Poppy Parade or Fresh Freesia or Poppy Parade or Fresh Freesia. I kind of like either one of those two. Or maybe Blueberry Azure Afternoon. Okay. So you guys tell me, which color do you want to use for the star? So which color do you want to use with these two colors? All right, you let me know what color to use for the star. Fresh Freesia, Poppy Parade, or Azure Afternoon. That should be fun. Now, I'm just going to look. Yeah, I like that. And then, oh, Christmas tree can just go right in here. Or we could do it, we'll do it off to the side here with a little bit of a layer. I'm going to wait to see what color you guys choose for the star and then do that color paper here and stamp it in brown. So hopefully we get a color choice. Now while we're waiting, I'm going to grab the crumb cake ink And my crumb cake, I always like mess it up because my label doesn't look right. It's kind of a funky color. But we're just going to take this and I'm just going to like smush it right over my cardstock just to give it a little something. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Did I miss a color or did no one give me a color yet? All right. Here we go. I forgot. What were the choices? Okay. It is Fresh Freesia, Poppy Parade, or Azure Afternoon. We are choosing the color of the star to go on our trees. So let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to grab we're going to use these silver rhinestone basic jewels for on our trees. Fresh Freesia or Poppy Parade, that is not like, okay, we're just going to use Fresh Freesia because it's on top. Okay, so, oh, now Chris said Poppy Parade. Man, okay, we're going to do Poppy then. Final answer. It's okay. Poppy is a little bit more of the traditional Christmas colors, right? All right. So we're going to bring the star in right there. And right there. It's kind of cut off a little bit, but that's okay. And now we are going to bring in a little piece of Poppy Parade. Let's see, I've got some scraps. I don't really use Poppy Parade very often, so I like that color a lot though. We're going to stamp Oh Christmas Tree in our early espresso. Okay. I think my early espresso needs to get inked. Let me grab it. I can see it. Early espresso. I haven't used early espresso in a smidge of time too, so. Oh yeah, look at that. It is just sucking that right up. Like I barely even got the re-inker on the ink pad and it's like, feed me, please. Okay. That is good for now. Let's go ahead and flip that over. And give it a good stamp now. Oh yeah. See the difference? This was my original ink pad. Oh, focus. My camera's not focusing. Okay, well, and then this is my inked ink pad. See the big old difference? I swear. What? Oh, there my camera focused. Okay. So uninked. Oh my gosh. Honestly. And inked. Okay, you guys can see it. Okay. Let's just add this straight onto the side here. I am not being too particular with it, right? Just gonna snip and snip kind of at angles and adhere this. All right, this like should probably be thrown in the garbage. But there's still glue in it. You guys know what I mean? Like you would think that it's empty, but then just little, okay, I'm trashing it. I know. Let's try this one. Oh, this one's got plenty of glue in it. I'm just having the luck tonight with my glue. There we go. Okay. Just gonna get some of these globs. Okay. Wham, bam. This is gonna go right on this edge. Oh my gosh, I am loving this. And last but not least, you can add embellishments on simple cards. We are going to, I think my putty's almost run out of this thing too. We are going to take this out of the adhesive. Not out of the adhesive, but out of the plastic sheet. Oh my goodness. And get a big one. Let's see. I think I want to do like this. And then 2 smaller ones. There we go. There's our simple card. Yes, yes. All right. So now we're going to step that one up. Step it up. And we're going to just add some more things. So since this is a bundle with a die cut, we might add a die cut to it. I'm really glad that you guys chose Poppy Parade because that will show the evolution actually. So we do have that piece here. We're going to continue to use this. And bring in, I think we'll use the white again because why not? And bring in my cutter. So we ended up doing 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I absolutely like that. So I believe we will utilize that size again. 4 1/2. There we go. Now we're going to add some more layers, right? Because that's what we do. That's what we do. So we'll probably add a lime layer or early espresso or something on that order. Where did my dies go? Dies right here. We do have like an outline die. So I think like we don't want to step it up too much, right? I almost think that dies might be stepping it up too much already. Maybe we'll just add a punch. So kind of keep our design before, but add a punch. Oh, I have a great idea. We can even add a little like metallic paper if we wanted, or something on that order. But we're just going to like step it up a little bit. We don't want to like go absolutely insane. Okay, so with that thought, where's our metallic paper? And normally I would use like copper or gold, but we're using diamonds. So let's see. I think I might want to use, here we go. This was the paper I was thinking of. This paper, and then since we're using the diamonds, we will color them. That's it. So we have Season of Elegance 12 by 12 paper. You guys, if you haven't seen this paper, it is truly so cute. So there's gold on all of these on the one side. And then when you flip it, you get all of these awesome colors and hues. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're going to use this one because I don't want to like be too dramatic. We're going to just add it right here as a layer. And this should be 4 inches across. So we're going to cut this at, what are we going to cut it at? At 5 1/4. And then since we're kind of blingy, we'll just add that to the inside. Okay. So this is what we have so far. We have that. Then we have our inside layer. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Right? Now, you know I'm not going to cover up this whole layer without doing something to it. So we could punch a couple of different things out of here. But I think I want to use... Yes. We're going to just use this and go straight in here and punch that out. We're going to use that on the card. Okay. So that is, I believe, the modern oval punch. And this we're going to actually stamp pretty much the same thing. When I say pretty much the same thing, I do actually mean that. Come on. Come on. Okay. All my pieces are just like floating all around. So we'll start with our early espresso. This time we're going to do masking though. So I'm going to stamp this. Oh, gorgeous. Now we're going to stamp it on a piece of our masking paper. Just had to find it. I think I got a scrap. I do. Okay, the masking side is... This is not what I was looking for. I just took out adhesive sheets. That would have been a huge no-no. Huge no-no. Where's my masking paper? Here it is. Okay, masking paper. I'm like, this just does not look right to me. We would have definitely been redoing this project. All right. So here is our masking paper. This side is sticky. And this side is not. We're going to just stamp right on there. So I've shown you guys this masking paper before, so this might be a different technique than what I've shown you. I've shown you a lot of ripping. Guys, I don't know where my paper snips is. Oh, it's right here. All right. So you're just going to cut this out legitly. That is what you're doing. And I'm going to get right up next to the image for this, because basically we want it to look like when we're doing the next one, that they are butted up right next to each other. So I wouldn't recommend to use the die for this. However, if we were smart, we could have just used the die altogether. But we are not. We are not that smart. We are lazy. We're just going to go ahead and stamp it right on there and keep going. How many of you guys have started on your Christmas cards yet? I found a whole slew of old cards when I was cleaning. They even had some addressed that I never mailed out. Can you believe that? I just need to really buckle down and get like all my stuff done. Just like give me a week off where I'm not actually working on a project that I can do all the miscellaneous things in my life. I'm sure you guys feel that. But yeah, have you started on your Christmas cards? Do you mail Christmas cards? How many do you send out? I need to definitely do some this year. I need to send out just some, hey, how's it going cards to people I haven't chatted with in a while. Okay, so we are also going to stamp our other tree, But this time we're going to keep both of the trees kind of down lower here. And then we're going to take our masking paper. Now remember the trick to this. Nice. Is this is super sticky, so we just want to make it less sticky. We're just gonna put it on our clothes and let it pick up some of that stuff to make it a little less sticky. And my third tree is going to be like off to this side, so I don't have to worry about masking this tree. So you're just going to go ahead and cover up that tree with your mask. And now we're going to stamp this higher than the other one. Boom. Okay. Now, while that other tree is still masked, I'm going to come in with my lemon lime. And do the inside. Now, normally I like to do the inside and then stamp the outside around it. But when I'm using larger images, it just is a lot easier, voila, to do it the other way around. Now, since we use the mask and this color, I actually wanted to do another color. So we're going to grab, or another two colors, sorry. We're going to grab Old Olive and Garden Green. And I'm just going to go ahead. I know this is inked yet in Lemon Lime, but this is a slightly darker color. So I'm just going to grab it and go ahead and ink it, and bam. And then lastly, we have Garden Green. And again, I know it's already inked with Old Olive, but it doesn't matter. That's another darker color. It's not going to wreck my ink pad or nothing. And look at that. 3 cute colors. Just going to close these because I don't want to, get it all up in my business. Now we do have these little stumps. On the first card, I didn't care. This card is a little more finesse. So I'm just going to grab my marker, Early Espresso marker, and just fill in the stumps. If you're not familiar with our markers, they are just like our ink pads, and they are water-based, our regular Stampin' Right markers. One end is a brush end. And again, my camera's not focusing. I'm not sure what's the matter with it today. And then the other end is a bullet point. So if I just write on my paper, you can see that's the bullet. And then this is the brush. Okay. These are great. You can use these. You can color right on the ink. Oh my gosh. Let me try that again. Color right on the stamp, and then you can stamp it down. You can color in solid images like this. You can journal. That's what I use my markers for the most, is I use them to journal in my scrapbooks. Not gonna lie. All right, so this guy, since it's a mask for this stamp set, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right in my case here, and then it'll be saved in there for the next time I need that particular shape. All right, we're gonna come back to our Poppy Parade. Stick with that for these lovely stars. Love it. And then for our sentiment, so we're gonna go right like this. Bam, bam, bam. Great. And then our sentiment is going to have, I think this might be too big. Maybe we'll put it, I really do like how this looks there, so I don't want to cover that up. But maybe that. It might be too much. Maybe we flip it. Maybe we don't use it at all. I don't think we're going to use it all. We're going to save it because I really did like the way that our sentiment turned out like this. So we're just going to go ahead and keep that. We need early espresso. And it's already angled from the last one that I cut off. Yay, less work, simple stamping. And paper snips, paper snips, paper snips, paper snips. Da-da-da. Here we go. Here's our paper snips. And the only thing I think we need yet is we do need a mat around this white. It is just not quite right. So let me grab a piece of early espresso. Should have a piece that big in my scraps. Oh yeah. Let's see what size this is actually. Oh. Or do we just do that? No, I don't like that. Let's do early espresso. Scrap. That seems like a full card base. Let's try this piece. All right, we'll cut this down. So we're going to do, we're actually going to cut this to the 3 3/4. I know, I'm making it complicated. And then this is 4 1/2. So this is going to be the exact same size as what I had this cut. I just want to make this a little smaller. So 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. I know, you guys think I'm crazy when I do these measurements. I do too. All right. And then this time we're going to pop up our sentiment as well. Give our card a little dimension. Now, if I was really crazy, I could cut something out of the middle of that as well, but we're not going to do that this time. It's just that specialty paper, the ooh la la paper that we want to have all of the extra tidbits that we can get from it. Now, either side of this DSP would look great, but of course, I always feel like when we do Christmas cards, we have to have a little bling bling, right? A little bit. Okay, bring that in here. Now, if you are coming to Stamp Camp tomorrow night and you want to get here a little early, you totally can to come and shop. I would say 5:30 would probably be the earliest. If you do get here a little earlier than that, it's fine. It's just that I have other things that are kind of happening before that. So if you do not see the garage door wide open, give me a little bit of time. Okay, so right here. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. And then I cannot use silver when there's gold on here. I know there's a whole song, silver and gold, but I want to make these. We're going to try making them gold. I know what you're thinking, Liz. You're crazy. I am a little crazy. So where is the color that I am looking for? Okay, this is ivory. Let's see what ivory looks like when it's colored. I don't think that's really a gold. Again, my camera is not focusing with a darn. Okay, so that didn't do much. Let's try crushed curry. Well, this is daffodil, so I guess we'll try daffodil first. And that's just more of a yellow. So we got to get like the gold tone. So let's try, I thought I had that bronze. Where is my bronze? I swear I have bronze. What color is this? This color is going to fall. Oh, here's bronze, but I don't know where it is on my, oh, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, let's try a little bronze with daffodil and see what that looks like. Oh, yes, I like that. Okay, we're going to color these two up here. I probably should have used the yellow first, but my bronze is totally like shredded, and so is my daffodil. So I'm going to have to replace them no matter what. Okay. Let's go back over that yellow with the bronze. Okay. I think those are good to go. Let's add them. See, we just totally made our own gems. I'm just going to put them in the same spots. Kind of like that. We'll have one here. Boop. And then two up this way. Just try not to touch the tops because you should really give them just a little bit more to dry. But look at that. Can't even tell those were silver before. Right? What do we think? Oh, I didn't do the inside. That's quite a big piece of paper to put on there. I'm just going to leave it. We'll just leave the inside because I didn't cut nothing for the inside. So, okay. There's card number 2. Now, the last card I already have prepped, right? Because it was for my class. So, let's go ahead and grab the supplies. We have the envelope. Inside the envelope are all the pieces we need. Now, I already die cut all of these. So, you will see in the die cut, there's the outline, these awesome trees like this, and then look at this whole sheet, right, you guys? I used these 3. There's this cool snowflake one, so you get a lot of things. If you wanted, you could decorate the trees. I just used the pattern paper to cut my trees out with, and I thought the pattern paper was just a nice little touch to where I didn't need to do like everything to make that card work. Like it gave a lot. So we're just going to go ahead. I know I did not punch out all the pieces because if I were to do that for everybody's cards, I would just be sitting here punching out pieces this whole time. One of the tricks though, somebody told me to use a dryer sheet when doing this, and it will make all the pieces just pop right out. I have not officially tried that yet. We just don't have dryer sheets. My kids are very sensitive to, well, and me, we're very sensitive to chemicals like that. So we just don't use them. We use the dryer sheets more for their stinky shoes. Do you guys know that trick? If you have someone whom you love dearly and you won't just throw them out of the house because their feet stink so bad, you can put dryer sheets or newspaper in their shoes, and that will absorb the moisture and the odor. So that is a nice little trick. And it does not matter if they're the cheap $1.25 sheets or if they're the expensive ones. Newspaper works extremely well along with that, with the dryer sheets. Dryer sheets more for scent. It is odor absorbing too, but newspaper is super odor absorbing. My oldest ran cross country, and when he was done with his cross country meet, he had to put his cleats and actually his regular shoes in the back of the truck because I would literally gag from the smell of his shoes. Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad. So we learned all of the hacks, all of the tips and tricks, and they still use them today. You know, like he's got his work boots and the other kids have their stuff, and I still find dryer sheets periodically and newspaper in their shoes. So there you go, 101. But I really wish I would have realized I didn't have these all poked out of this. I thought I did this ahead of time, so I apologize. I'm not going to take everything out of this one, actually. There we go. And this one is really good. So these patterns come from the 6x6 paper pack. And you get like numerous ones of these patterns. Now I also took the liberty of dry embossing with the plaid. And we're just going to use our crumb cake ink. And we're going to just go over the top of this. Oh, we don't want to have that there. So it's already raised up. We're just going over the top to give it a little bit more stamina, a little bit more dimension. This is going to get folded in half. Surprise, surprise, I know. And I don't know, here's my bone folder. And then this is going to get glued on down. So here we're stepping it up a little bit. We are adding some dimension with an embossing folder. Actually, I want that turned around. This just had more dirt, let's say, at the bottom. So now we are also adding these trees. So if you were smart or had realized how pesky these trees were ahead of time, you could absolutely have used that adhesive sheet to put this down, to run it through with. I'm just adding these straight to my card base. And I just use a block to hold it down. I'm not going to sit there with sticky fingers, right? And hold it down. So the other fun thing with this is those that came to my class were able to choose which design they wanted to use. If they wanted to use the backside, they could absolutely do that. If they wanted to keep it the same like mine, you could do that. Now you'll kind of notice I'm doing the same thing with my trees. I've got two sort of at the same level. And then we're going to come in with the white tree and add dimensionals. And I know what you're thinking. You're going to see the dimensionals through the tree. Yeah, it's fine. It's very much fine. Because it's a white tree and you're barely going to even notice. Trust me. Okay. And then our last tree is coming down this way. Now, I really did like what we did with the last one. So I think to kind of keep this going, I'm going to change this to the Poppy Parade. Because, you know, why not? It's a close enough match, but I absolutely loved how that looked. So this will kind of show, you know, the progression. And the old Christmas tree again. Boom. We'll give that a good corner angle. and that will get dimensionalized as well. So kind of changing it up from my original. And then on this one, we are going to add our bling. To the tree. So one big one all the way over there. Oh, one little one up there. And then we do have these medium-sized ones. So still sticking with 3 because, you know, it's a Christmas card and I'm making a lot of them. So that's the front. The inside, we're going to add. So we will keep like our kind of outline and stuff, because that's what we got going on. So the outline was in this early espresso. And then the inline, I'm going to use garden green because that's the darkest, and that's what I ended with. And then that also will coordinate with the cardstock. Boom. And cannot forget the star. Then, of course, if you are someone stepping it up and you're doing the inside of your card and all that jazz, you also have to do the envelope. With the envelope, I am just going to do this star. You could grab your pattern paper and do that as well. But I just like a little something different. So my person might get this and be like, huh, what's in here? And then be a little surprised when it's a tree, not like a kid's card or something like that. But I do like this Poppy Parade star. Okay, so there's that. Let's tape the inside of our card in, or glue it in, I should say. Voila. See, look how cute that looks together. All of the things. Yep. Okay. So this is what we got. For a little stepping up, we've got our casual, or our beginner, our casual, and our avid. Very, very fun. Now I'm going to show you, this is what my original card looked like. So just a little different. Hello, Kathy Wenzel. So original card. And then I'm going to show you, I did this card for a card swap. And this is what I have. So this is like a really stepped up. This I stamped, which you can barely see. But I did stamp it in Berry Bliss. Then I used peach pie glimmer paper and a bow. This is peach pie. We have Berry Bliss ink down here. This flips up. Look at that. Hello, Joanne. And then it also flips open like this. So, right? And this was super easy to make. I actually think I might do something like this for my Christmas cards. I just thought that was really cute. Okay. Well, again, I hope you guys had a wonderful night. I hope that I will see you sometime in the month of October. Lots of cool things. If you come to my garage sale, or my craft and stamp sale, and I don't say hi to you, or if I don't recognize you, please say hi to me and introduce yourself. A lot of times I see names on here or on interactions, and then I see people's faces, but I don't put them together. You all know, if you were around me at all, Chris with a K is called Chris with a K because that's how I remember her name. So it's so funny, but that's how I associated it. And now a lot of people are calling her Chris with a K and that kind of stuff. But it is all good fun. So I hope to see you sometime in October, hopefully more than once. I know some of you guys I will see at least 3 times. So I love it. It's all caring, sharing, and having fun, being creative. That's what this life is all about. So again, you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. You're welcome.